Hello, this is Dustin, and in this video I'll be discussing the Challenges feature within PokerSnowie. The Challenges feature is a great way to train against solid opponents, both for beginners but also for more experienced players. So let's get started and go up to the top and click where it says Challenges. And then this box with a bunch of options pops up. So I'll just walk you through all of these different options. First, we can select the number of opponents. One opponent is going to be a heads-up table, and we can choose up to 9 opponents. For this video, I'm just going to choose 5, which is going to emulate kind of a 6-max cash game table online. Then you can choose the game type, either freeze out or cash game. I'm going to choose cash game. You can choose how much you'd like to rebuy for automatically. I'm going to choose 100%. Next, you can choose the stakes. You can play anything from 50 cents a dollar up to 100, 200. I'm just going to choose the lowest stake for this video. Next, of course, we have the buy-in. You can choose any of these buy-in options. If you'd like to play a cap table, then you simply choose any amount under 100 big blinds. So let's say we want to play 30 big blind cap. We would just choose 30 big blinds and then select the cap option. But for this video, I'm just going to choose 100 big blinds since that's what I normally play. And then the real-time evaluation option. If this is selected, then during the actual challenge, you'll have the option to look at live advice, and I'll show you what that looks like later. And finally, we have the fast fold option. This emulates kind of a rush or a zoom poker, meaning every time you fold, then you immediately get taken to another table with a new hand. So with these options enabled, let's just click Open Table. I would like to point out right away that you can play up to 2 tables at the same time. If you'd like to play a second table, then you just click Open Table again and another table will pop up. But let's just focus on one table for now. Here we can see that a poker table comes up and we have 10-8 suited on the button and we're facing a middle position open. We can either play however we would play, or we can click the evaluation button. So let's click evaluation button so that the live advice pops up, and I'm just going to follow PokerSnowie's advice for a couple hands. PokerSnowie says to fold this hand, which is what I'll do. And as you can see, we can just leave this live advice open to get advice throughout the session. So again, Snowie says we should fold 100% of the time. Now here's a situation where PokerSnowie says we should call. So let's click the call button. We flop 2 pair, and here PokerSnowie suggests a mixed strategy. It says we should check most of the time and bet 8% of the time. I'm going to go ahead and check so I get a sense of what I should be doing most of the time. And here PokerSnowie suggests a half pot size raise. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll go for another check and call and a check, and now PokerSnowie says we should fold, so I'm just going to fold given the way the board ran out. So it's kind of up to you if you want to follow this live advice or not. It can definitely be helpful, but at the same time it can be nice to ignore it sometimes so that you can just play a session as you would and then import the hands later for PokerSnowie to see what mistakes you may be making. Also, you'll notice up here in the top left, it keeps track of your score, so how much you're up or down and how many hands you've played. So let's end this session, and then after a few minutes the hands that you played will come up in the import manager. So let's take a look at that. We wait a few minutes and then we click import right up here at the top, and now we can see this session has popped up. This is January 20th, which is today's date. So we can just click on this and then just click View Analysis to take a look at all those hands. So this has been an overview of the Challenges feature within PokerSnowie. Thanks for watching.